Rough draft.
Okay. How long could you stay in love if you were starving? Yearning to chase just the inkling of the harvest of your desires, but the withdrawals are greater than the deposits, and every time you come into a venue to spit your soul's fire, you gotta pay out your wallet just to get in. But if performers like you never showed up, the show would never begin. This show is how we make our living. And if you don't show, it's even harder when you start competing, especially when the average Joe thinks that picking up a pen, writing and reciting is easy. Let me tell you, being a poet is the choice between going hungry and eating, suffocating and breathing, working a 9 to 5, or being broke with freedom. And you better make a choice before you get lost in the land of unbelieving in yourself. And your dreams turn into a nightmare when your struggle succumbs to being just like everybody else. Walking zombies looking at a rainbow with one color, blandness. And that shit makes me want to throw up. I'm in love with something that makes fingers snap, hands clap, necks crack, laughing heads go forth and back, but it can't pay the bills on myself. Kinda like mental abuse. You can't see the scars, but this is not human. It's a transfer of energy that's consuming, and we can't seem to divorce. Because I'm in love with its liberation and its curse. The thought patterns and the way the words flow. See, poets are this art form's heartbeat, but unfortunately, rappers get all the dough. So I make love to it for free on stages that love me back for the moment and toss me away like a hoe. And then I wonder, why do I come back for more? Is it the gleaming lights or the applause? The obsession or the scores? The driving force that it invokes? And then I think, it's got to be the love, because what other art form can endure these broke, inflated poets' egos? Let me tell you something. This art form makes human beings fly with the seagulls, continues to create metaphors from experiences that free my people, make droids become free thinkers, make spectators that never believed in the power of mere words start fiending for every line I drop until I'm finished. And then I confess bravely to the world like Popeye after he ate his spinach. This is how Sonya wants to make her living. At the same time, I ignore the ignorance on their faces, sponsored by the laughing and the grinning. And, well, that don't make no sense. Poets only make sense. You want to claim a title? Well, which one do you want? HBO, Lyric Cafe, BET? You see, for poets, there are no contracts like American Idol, but we're singing. There's no VH1 Comedy Central, but we're able to make you laugh harder than a comedian. Native tongues that explode our lungs and make spirits rise like helium. But in this world, we're on the bottom of the totem pole, like we're butt naked swinging from a pole in love with the pimp. Well, how long will you allow promoters to treat what you love like the trick? And it ain't even Halloween. Just come out 3 to 4 nights a week so they can profit off your talent for free while making an excuse why they can't pay you. And then there's about 3 other promoters there trying to put your name on the menu for free. Just be the next poetry king or queen. Advertising does not go beyond selling CDs. There's money if you compete in slams. But why didn't you give me the title and the prize when I did that poem revealing who I am, which was very much like her, and she became a fan of the spoken word based on what she heard as if she was in church. And then I got my black ass up the next morning and I went to work. But the night before, I did what a poet does. I freed a soul. Let's talk about that. Thank you.
Yeah.